from all of you and hearing Noodle and Lauren. The sun will come out tomorrow, but the puns will come out today. The wordplay is going to be flowing, and we're going to make poems. So my name is Scott. Most people know me by my stage name, which is Scott. And today we're going to do a little bit of rhyming about this unique spinning top. Has anybody, by a show of hands, heard of a dreidel before? A dreidel, right? A dreidel. I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, with dreidel I will play. I see lots of playing. I saw Rebecca had her hand up. Instead of making our dreidels today out of clay, we are going to make dreidels out of whatever we want to make them out of. Dreidel, I made it out of bubble gum, right? Bubble gum. And when it's dry and ready, I will chew it and make big bubbles. So I want to hear from all of you of what you are going to use to make your dreidel. And once you've made that dreidel, what are you going to do with it? So I'll start. Dreidel. I made it out of... Who can raise their hand and tell me what they're going to use? Lucille.
Made out of scarves.
Scarves, yes. And when it's dry and ready, what are you going to do with that scarf?
Put it on Lucille's head.
Yeah, put it on her head, right? She needs a nice hat if she's going to go out in the cold, right? I love it. Dreidel. I made it out of Juliet and Ellie Morris. So one of Juliet or Ellie. I made it out of...
I'm Juliet, and I'm thinking we're making it out of Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Lots of things you can make with Play-Doh. I love it. Let's hear another one. Dreidel. Rebecca, I made it out of... Ice. Wow, you made it out of ice. And what are you going to do when it's... Well, I don't know if it dries, but while it's still frozen and ready, what are you going to do with your ice?
Put it in the freezer to keep it cool.
Yeah, keep it in the freezer to keep it. I love it. Right? Maybe we can make an igloo for our Eskimo or Inuit friends. Okay. Henry, dreidel. I made it out of...
I'm going to make mine out of pieces of paper plate.
Pieces of paper plate, right. And when it's ready, what are you going to do with it?
Play with it.
Play with it. I love it. Sounds fantastic. Let's get two more. I see. How about, does Julius have one? Julius?
I want kisses.
You want kisses, did you say? Hershey Kisses? Yeah. Well,
And you talking to me?
Yeah, I was talking to you, Julius, but I loved hearing from you, and I think I'm going to make my dreidel out of your smile, because that was classic. All right, let's hear another one. Dreidel. I made it out of Tara and Amrita. I saw a little hand peeking up out of the screen. You'll make it out of what?
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Another one out of Play-Doh. I love it. I loved hearing all of these. I think you can think about all the ones that you have, maybe write down a couple lines, and I'm going to share with you a quick verse that I made out of all the things that you can make dreidels out of. So, Hanukkah, the holiday where we celebrate using the dreidel, means dedication. And it's not only about giving gifts, but it's about playing games, eating food, and making things up to do. So with that, I dedicate this poem to all of you. The Hebrew letters Nun Gimel He Shin, which appear on the dreidel, stand for Nes Gadol Hayasham, a great miracle happened there. While in Israel, the dreidel says Nun Gimel He Pei, which means a great miracle happened here. Well, I say, whether in New York, Cali, north, south, near, far, it's a great miracle to be wherever you are. And dreidel, I made it out of 50 stars so I could better share my chocolate Hanukkah gelt in every state along with these nifty bars. Dreidel, I made it out of leftover spaghetti, meatballs, and some lamb shanks. And when it's dry and ready, I will donate them all to local food banks. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of ice cubes, and while it's still frozen, I'll build a pint-sized igloo, either for my cat, Vanna White, or a miniature pet Yeti, who might appreciate the gesture and become less abominable. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of Maccabees wax. And when it's dry and ready, with dreidel, I'll bring people together to hear the true story of Hanukkah, then kick back and relax. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of potato, eggs, and oil. And when it's dry and ready, I'll eat latkes off my aluminum foil. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of joy. And when it's dry and ready, I will spread good cheer to every girl and boy. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of mistakes. And when it's dry and ready, I will learn for them, so that next time I can do what it takes. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of lime green elastic plexi lotus. And when it's dry and ready, I could have a ball of supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of stars so I could wish upon them using my clever spinning mind. In my dream this time, it'll snow Neapolitan ice cream and rainbow sprinkles to give every color on the spectrum a unique chance to shine. So happy Hanukkah, Chanukah, Chuka Beluga. To me, the sentiment's the same, no matter how you say its name. From me to you, may all your holiday dreams come true. And while safely staying home, dreidel, 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 I made it to end of this poem. Thank you.